Hey, Drew here with A to B Invest. I want to talk to you a little bit about this whole idea of an LLC. Why do people buy homes, invest in properties with an LLC? Why are there terms when an investor has a purchase contract like and or assigns and or nominee? All right, so this is titled LLC versus Me. All right, an LLC is typically used by investors. It protects against some liability. They're buying a home. It also, a lot of the hard money lenders I spoke about in a prior video will only lend to an LLC. Hard money lenders don't want to lend to you if you're going to live in the home. That changes the use of the home, and obviously it makes it harder for that investor, the lender, to foreclose on you when it's the roof over your head. If it's simply an investment and you're doing repairs on the home and it's vacant and you don't make payments, it's much easier for the lender to take the home back. They don't have to go through a lengthy foreclosure process. So an LLC not only protects the investor from a liability standpoint, it's a business that allows them to write off a lot of the expenses. It's much simpler for them to go to their CPA at the end of the tax year and say, this is what the activity my LLC did this year. Also, many investors will create a new LLC for every home they buy. A lot of times they haven't created it yet. So they'll get it under contract that they'll use maybe their personal name to start to write the contract, or an LLC that they have already created but they don't ultimately want to close on the property in that LLC's name. They want to create a new one. So and you can create one pretty quickly, and they may want to assign that contract to a different entity or LLC prior to closing to accommodate their investment criteria. Why would you want to close something in your personal name? You can. There's more liability, but this is why a residential lender, conventional, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, FHA, VA, won't lend to you in an LLC name. LLC is a business, and when you borrow conventionally, that's residential. That is a home that you live in, not an investment. So there's a little difference between an LLC and me. You can contract in your name, you can close in your name, and you can transfer to an LLC later, but there's that chain of title, and it can get confusing when it comes to appraisers and future title work. So sometimes it's just cleaner to do it this way, but a lot of investors create LLCs. They like to do business in LLCs. They like to borrow in the LLC name, and when you do it in just your own name, it can get a little confusing when it comes to credit reports. Oh, that's the other thing. A lot of times loans in your LLC doesn't report on a credit report in your personal name. Definitely some advantages. Stay tuned to more videos with other information. And if you have questions, type in comments below what your questions might be. I'll be happy to cover it in another video. Make sure you like us. Share this video on Facebook. Go to our A to B Invest website and Facebook pages. I'm Drew, and I look forward to working with you and any future deal you might have, any questions you might have, and I'll see you on another video.